Twitter. Stefan de Rink has blasted Nigel Farage. Stefan de Rink, head of unit at the European Commission, told the UKIP firebrand he was hardly the first from the Leave side to meet Mr Barnier. His sly dig comes ahead of Nigel Farage's meeting with Michel Barnier at the European Parliament in Brussels this morning, where he has vowed to heed the concerns of millions of British voters who backed the country quitting the European Union (EU). Mr de Rink wrote on Twitter, "Tone it down at Nigel Farage, you are hardly the first to represent Leave voters to at Michel Barnier, who meets at Gavouk all the time and met at Common Cell exit at Lord Choucombe with plenty of Ask Barnier already. Looking forward to your views on Phase 2. The message came in direct response to the UKIP MEP who tweeted, "I'm meeting EU chief negotiator at Michel Barnier on Monday and I want to involve the 17.4 meters. Send me your questions below using Ask Barnier." Getty. Farage will meet Michel Barnier this morning. Tone it down at Nigel Farage, you are hardly the first to represent Leave voters to at Michel Barnier. Stefan de Rink. His tweet was alongside a promotional video for LBC, where he said a procession of people have been to see Michel Barnier, the EU's chief negotiator, Jeremy Corbyn, and then of course the Remainers, Lord Adonis, Ken Clarke and of course Sir Nick Clegg, and I thought who has been there representing the views of 17.4 million people? Nobody. Well, finally I've got my meeting with Mr Barnier. It's going to happen Monday, April 3, 2017. Mr Farage said he will use today's meeting to see if the EU diplomat has fully grasped the reason why so many people in Britain voted Leave in the 2016 EU referendum. Speaking on his chat show on LBC Radio, he said, "My concern is the 17.4 million have not had their voices heard. I will endeavour to start a process of doing that tomorrow. Once I've been there, there'll be others from the Leave side who go there as well, and that's a very good thing." The former UKIP leader invited listeners to his LBC show to send their suggestions of issues to raise with Mr Barnier. Twitter. Stefan de Rink said, "Barnier meets people from the Leave side all the time. The three he chose to ask today were, does Michel Barnier understand why Britain voted for Brexit? What happens to the EU's economy if there's no trade deal with Britain? How does Michel Barnier view mass migration into the EU coming across the Mediterranean and elsewhere?